Hi loves, I am here today with my 2014 favorites. I really wanted to do a December favorites because there were some new items that I wanted to share with you guys and update you on that I had been hauling, but at the same time I didn't want to do like a back-to-back favorites video. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab all the recent haul favorites that I've had and update you guys on them, and a couple of them made my favorites, but I did want to use them a little longer before I give you guys an input. But I have quite a few items and I actually cut down a lot of them because it would be a little repetitive and I didn't want to sit here and mention October's or November's favorites again. I'm going to go in the order that I normally would apply the products to my face, and hopefully I don't skip something and go back to it. But let's start off with primers. For primers, I am going to share my holy grail for this whole year, which is amazing. I've had this for months now, and this is the City Color Primer. And it's not like super silicone-y. I know I've mentioned it before. It's like the perfect texture, blends right into your face. You get so much product in here, and it's super affordable. This is a must-have for me. It's almost gone, so I will be picking up another one at IMATS. Another product that recently became a favorite is the Too Faced Hangover RX. And I know that Nicole Guerrero talked about this so much. I finally went out and got it, and oh my god, you guys. I think I'm going to do a more in-depth video. This is probably going to be one of the products that I talked to you guys about in an updated what I hauled video. But this stuff is amazing. I go ahead and like on days like today, not as an everyday, but on like days like today that I do get a little more dressed up or I want my face to look a little extra flawless, I apply this on first and then I apply this one over it. And this one's more of like a refreshing moisturizer. It doesn't leave like a silicone feel to your face, not dewy or greasy or anything like that. It just soaks into your skin and it just feels so good. And this has coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. So if you guys want to know more about it, like let me know down below so that I could definitely throw this into a full review. So these two primers are my holy grails for 2014. Moving to foundations, I have 3 foundations and a BB cream, and I don't think this is going to come to any surprise to you guys, but I have my Revlon Colorstay Whip Foundation, which is a must-have. If you guys have not tried this, you definitely have to try it. It is the most amazing drugstore foundation I've ever found. And the other one is my L'Oreal True Match. And before anybody asks, I'm the color of 320 in the Revlon, and in the L'Oreal I am W5. I do love mixing these together because this one can be a little dewy during summertime, but this one mattifies it, it locks it in, and then it's going to keep that foundation onto your face. And I noticed that this one oxidized a little bit after wearing it, and it seems like when you wear this one a little longer, it just, oh my god, the way it looks on your face after a few hours of use is just flawless. These two together are a must-have. You guys have to pick them up, and it gives you a medium coverage. And then if you also kind of like pat the foundation in to where you don't like blend it through or use a beauty blender, actually use like a flat kabuki brush, especially with this one, it gives you more full coverage because you're pushing the foundation into your skin and not kind of like swiping it around the face to where sometimes I feel like it kind of like slides off. Another foundation I have fallen in love with is the Perfection Lumier Velvet, and they do have the aqua one, which is a little more dewy one. This one's more of like a velvet matte finish. It is amazing. I know that this is a little more high-end for some of you guys, but this just gives your face the most natural, lightweight, flawless coverage. This is like, it's kind of like in between a BB cream and a foundation because it's so lightweight, but it does give you color and coverage. Amazing. I am in the color 40 Beige in case anybody was curious, and they do have the aqua one, which is a little more dewy, but if you guys are feeling a little fancy and you want to pick up something by Chanel, I would definitely recommend this one. A BB cream that I totally fell in love with this year is the NYC BB Cream 5-in-1. They only have 2 shades, 1 and 2. This is a medium, which is their darker shade, and then light is 1, I believe, unless they come out with more. This here gives you like the perfect, it looks like you're wearing a no makeup foundation look. It's like light coverage, but it just gives you like color to your face. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever. It's not like shiny, but it does have a very light speck of shimmer in it. So if you guys don't like shimmer, then I wouldn't recommend it. But this is for like the days that I was running out the door, or even during summertime, like if we were going out, because my face is a lot more paler than my body. I didn't want to go out there looking all crazy like a ghost, so I would just slather this onto my face with a flat kabuki brush and boom, I was done. I would definitely recommend it. If this is your shade, you guys are going to love it. Remember, it does have that little shimmer in it, so if you don't like shimmer, then you guys can just stay away from it. Moving to eyeshadow bases, I have two of them. I have a drugstore and I have a high-end. Drugstore meaning City Color. I am in love with their shadow primer. This is just a neutral, kind of reminds me like, it's a little more creamier than the MAC Soft Ochre, which I'm going to show you here next. But this one here just goes onto your eyes so well, blends in so nice. It's a little buttery and smooth. It's nothing cakey. It works really well, especially for the price. So if you guys are looking for an eyeshadow primer, I would definitely recommend this. Another one that I truly love is the NYX one, the nude one in the little pot. It's also such a great eyeshadow primer. A little more high-end, I have the MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. This is a must-have for me. It is a staple in my collection here. I have to have this. I feel like this just mutes out any, you know, redness or veins or anything going on with your eyelid. I feel like this mutes it out just beautifully. It makes my skin, like my lids, a little lighter so that when I do put the transition color in, it just blends in so flawlessly. I do notice though, if you are a little dry or patchy, it might look a little matte in a way, so you have to be careful if you have dry eyelids. I would probably stay away from this. I noticed that when my eyes are a little dry or my skin's a little dry, it does look like a little dry and matte, if that makes any sense. Other than that, this is an amazing eye primer to have in your collection. Moving to eyeshadow palettes, I did have the two Lorac palettes out, but I was like, no, I don't need to show you guys all those palettes. I have three here. I have a single eyeshadow, a little quad, and a big palette. So first, I got this almost a month ago, and I am obsessed with it. It's actually what I'm going to call a dupe for one of the shadows I'm going to show you guys here in a sec. This is the NYX Nude Matte Shadow, and this is in the color Blame It on Midnight. It is the perfect transition color, and I just feel like it goes with any look. You guys can use this for literally any shade that you're going to be transitioning from one color to another with. And I believe it is, and I'm gonna say, and hopefully nobody chews my ass for it because I know how some of you guys get crazy with dupes. This is literally the dupe for MAC's Bamboo, which is my other favorite here. This quad here, I believe I have, oh Lord, I can't remember, I don't know if it's Sable. No, it's not, and I can't pop it out. We have Bamboo, we have Soft Brown, and we have Shroom. This, oh God, I can't think of it, but I'll probably insert it somewhere right here, this red one here. This quad here has been my holy grail for the whole year, and I'm going to put that one side by side there. One is probably a little darker, but as you guys can see there, this one down here, wait. So you guys can see right here side by side, they are almost identical, and the camera might be washing it out just a tad bit, but when you look at them in person, you're like, whoa, this one's like slight, and I mean slightly, maybe a little darker, but nothing too dramatic. But these here are amazing. These here are like my transition colors, and anytime that I wanted to add a little color to my eye when I was wearing like a neutral color, I would just like run this underneath my waterline, and then I would just kind of buff it into the crease. But like, these are my go-to. I know that this palette is not available, and I know a lot of girls mention this in their favorites, and I know Lorac has to bring this back. They would be foolish not to bring this back because this was such a hit. If I had to choose just one palette to have, it would be this one. I have tons and tons of palettes, but literally, you guys, this is an amazing palette. Oh my God. I know you guys have heard so much about it, but Camel, Vanilla, Cashmere, and Opal, oh my God, they are like my holy grail. Oh my God, I love it. So Lorac, seriously, you guys need to bring this back. Don't be selfish. A lot of girls out there need this in their life. You guys, I'm so sorry if you're hating me for this right now, but you definitely need this. And I believe it was like $67, well worth it. The only thing I do have to complain is that the shadows have a lot of fallout, but it's nothing bad. Like, it's amazing. The fallout, you can just get over it. Moving to concealers, I do have this MAC. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this is my Pro Conceal and Correct palette. This is in the color medium. Anytime I have a blemish, this is my go-to. I have so many different concealers I can use for blemishes, but I just feel like this is the one that's not going to point it out like, do you have something on your forehead? Because a lot of them will emphasize that zit or that little imperfection you're trying to cover. This one here, especially if you use it with your finger, because it's going to melt the product right into your face or wherever you're applying it to, this is a must-have. And then it has that little yellow tone and that salmon color for highlighting. And use your finger when you apply this. I just saw that NYX came out with one last night. I'm actually going shopping right after I finish filming for you guys. So if I find it and I feel like it's a dupe, I will come back and let you guys know. But I think it's like $12. The NYX one, I think Mimi said it was $12. This one's about $40, but this will last you forever. Another concealer that you guys have probably seen me mention like a bazillion times is the Rimmel Wake Me Up. This is hands down the only concealer I will ever need in my life if everything else was taken from me. I know it is hard for you guys to get a hold of this, but I've seen this at Kmart and Walmart here in Vegas. I don't know if other stores carry it, but this is by Rimmel, like I just said, I think. This is an amazing concealer. It will not crease and it is not too bright. It's just like the perfect concealer to brighten your eyes a little bit. And it's called Wake Me Up. So it's literally waking you up. And I use the color Very Fair Light. These run about $4.99. If you guys see this, make sure you snag it. Another concealer that I am so upset I did not even use before was the LA Grow Pro Concealer. It's an HD. Holy moly, you guys. You definitely need this in your life. This is the color Creamy Beige. This is legit a high definition concealer. Like when I applied it on the first time, I mixed it with my MAC Pro Longwear. Oh my god, you guys, seriously, this is no joke. And I think it's like $2 or $3.99. Pick it up. And I've noticed that the darker shades are really good to contour. I think I have this one in 4 shades, but to use and highlight underneath my eyes, I use Creamy Beige. Literally, this is a must-have. A must-have. You guys need this in your life. Of course, you guys all know my MAC Pro Longwear is one of my favorites to mix and match. If I do feel like any concealer is a little too thick and heavy, I gently just dab and mix my MAC Pro Longwear, which I am the color NC20, and that kind of evens it out. I blend it in and it gives me such a flawless, bright, awake look. For mascaras, I have 3. I know I've mentioned these many times, so I'm going to quickly go through these. My holy grail that I must have is the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. This is going to pull your lashes out, pull and extend them out, and then to fill and make them look more bold and just a lot fuller, it's the Voluminous Fiber Lash in also black or darkest or blackest black. There is a gold one. I would stay away from the gold one. I really didn't like it, but this one here is amazing. Another one that I recently fell in love with is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Oh god, you guys. This is a high-end one. I really don't like to purchase high-ends, but Tarte sent me a package and it had 2 of these inside. This, what I love about it too, is like throughout the day, if you guys want to touch up your lashes a little bit, it will not flake. Like when I put on those other 2 throughout the day, if I feel like my eyes are looking a little tired and little, then I just go through and apply this and it is amazing. And I know that a lot of you guys have already mentioned how amazing it is. So if you guys are feeling a little fancy and you want a good mascara that is not just drugstore, I would definitely pick this one up. For my bronzer, I only have one. This year, I like snagged this one out of a drawer and I was like, hey, where have you been? Because I felt like now that I was a little more pale, some of the other ones were a little too orangey. So I pulled out my Bahama Mama and this one has been going on my face every single day. I am wearing it now. It's just perfect. It's not like too dark. It just kind of warms up the face a little bit, but it's nothing that's orangey or makes you look muddy. It's like the perfect bronzer. And I think moving to blushes, I only have a few here. The first one here is the Blush Quad by City Color, and I am a sucker for like the peachy corally colors. So this quad here is a must have. I believe this is $4.99 and this is collection number 4. I recently used this in a video, I think, or I've mentioned this in tutorials for you guys, and you cannot go wrong with these. I absolutely love it. Another one that I have been obsessed with, and it's by MAC, is the color Gingerly. For a while there, I was going with more of like a bronzy look, like a warm bronzy look. And that one there, at least for my skin tone, that's what it was doing. And then I would just add like a little highlighter. But these here are by MAC. I believe this is Spring Sheen, Melba. I don't recall what this one is. I just bought this one. It's Love Something. I just recently bought that. That I got at a CCO. I never use. Yeah, but this one here has been like a holy grail for me. I've been loving it. It looks so beautiful and natural on the face, and you need Gingerly in your life. I recently picked up the Hourglass Ambient Blushes, and I honestly was like on the fence about them. Oh my God, Gina, thank you so much for mentioning these to me. I have been wearing this every single day since I bought it. So for like the past 3 months, I think this is all that's been going on my face. I mix these two together, and then if I want more of like a bronzy, more earth tone, I use this one here. It's like $60, I believe, or $58, but it's so worth it, and that's what's on my cheeks right now. I have the corally looking one on my cheeks right now. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. I'm sure you guys have heard of them, but this is a must-have. Moving to highlighters, and you guys know I am a highlighter queen, so I actually had to narrow it down and keep it simple, and I go a little cray-cray with these, but quickly, this is a must-have. If you don't have this, it's super affordable. Hard Candy in the color Tiki. I use this for my eyelids. I use this on my nose, my cheeks, my Cupid's bow. This is a must-have. You guys can pick this up probably at Walmart, any place that has Hard Candy. It's like 10 bucks. It's like a golden, it's got a little bit of yellow tone, champagne-y, golden bronze highlighter, which is amazing. The next highlighter I have here is a Wet n Wild Freaky highlighter, and this is in the color of Photo Bomb. I am so sorry it is no longer available, but I do have a spare one. I'm probably going to be giving away in a giveaway here soon. This thing here, Gina got it, Andrea got it, like a whole bunch of my girlfriends got this, and it is like the perfect highlighter. It legit reminds me of that what's it called by NARS? It starts with the A. Albatross? I'm saying it wrong, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It might not be like exactly, but it has that pigmentation, like that bam highlight to it. And I used this recently in a video I posted. I posted it last night. It was for like a natural everyday look. You can pop this on your eyelid. You can use it for your cheeks. This is universal for the face. You can pop it on your collarbones here and it's gonna make you bedazzle. This is a must-have and they're only $5. Actually, all these Wet n Wild ones are super good. I have all 4 or 5 of them. So if you guys see this at Walgreens, pick it up. Lastly, for the powder highlighters, I have Becca the color Opal. This is probably one of the most intense highlighters that I have. You have to take this very gently and apply it with a fan brush, like a small fan brush, or your fingertips, because honestly, it intimidates me. That's how bright it is, and it could go on a little crazy if you apply way too much. You don't want to look like a disco ball. This is hands down probably the most intense highlighter that I have. I love it, but you have to apply it very gently. This is on my cheeks right now with a different highlighter that I have, and yeah, you definitely need this in your life. You need every highlighter I own in my life. But the one that if you don't have and you like literally need to pause this, go buy it, and then come back and thank me later, is the BB Plus by Gerard Cosmetics. Hands down, my #1. I cannot live without. This thing is amazing. You can mix it in with lotion for your legs. You can put it on your collarbone. You can put it literally anywhere. Not anywhere, but no sean cochinas. Don't be nasty. Unless you want to bling bling your cha-cha. Anyways, this is to this highlighter. I don't have much to say about it. I do have a discount code. This is going to last you forever. And a secret that I learned a little too late is just unscrew it, tap like this, and pop, and you are set to go. You guys literally, oh, you don't know that me and this like a product I must have. The next one here is this L'Oreal Pro Makeup Setting Spray. I ran out of my Urban Decay. I ran out of my Model in a Bottle. Thankfully, the drugstore finally came out with a setting spray. It is $16, and I know that a lot of you guys are like, ooh, $16 for a drugstore? No, ladies, hello. The Urban Decay is like 30 something or 30 bucks. Model in a Bottle is like about the same price, but you have to order it online. This has a lot of product, 3.4 fluid ounces. You cannot go wrong. So light. The mist on it is amazing. If you're looking for a setting spray, this is your thing. Over the months here, Gerard Cosmetics has been sending me tons of lipsticks and lip glosses, and I literally had to like narrow it down to the favorites. My NYX Butter glosses and some lipsticks here, and I have to quickly rush through these. My only lip liner that I can't live without, it is the NYX Nude Liner. I've gone through like 2 of these already, and I'm sure this one's about to kick the bucket here soon. This is just perfect because I like to line my lips because I do have very small lips, and then I fill it in with whatever else I am going to put on the lips, but this here just shapes my lips, and it's nude, it's beautiful, and matte by itself, it's just gorgeous. 2 lipsticks, just 2 lipsticks. I ain't even gonna tell you much about it because I have raved about these. Look how much use this one has been getting. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Nude. That's what's on my lips right now. If there is a nude color you need in your life, it is this one here. I'm obsessed with it. That's all you need to know. Another one that is just gorgeous and I know has sold out many times is the Jaclyn Hill 1995. You guys have seen this all over Instagram. Again, I don't have to tell you much about it. These are the only two lipsticks that you need to know about. Get that nude one, girl. Now for lip glosses, by Gerard Cosmetics, I have 3. One of them is on my lips right now over that nude, and it's Shimmer of Hope. I have mentioned this many, many times as well. Another one here is the color Buttercream, which looks just like that. And I am lying to you, I have Coral Craze that's in my purse. That's like, I hate saying that that's my favorite because I have like a top 4 or 5, but Coral Craze is amazing and it's in my purse. That tells you a lot. And then lastly, for any day that I want my lips to look a little plump and red and I just kind of like dab it and kind of rub some of it off, it's the Jaclyn Hill Rose Hill. Ooh, amazing. I love, love, love. Any day I want to have like a big pouty glossy look, I take my Velvet 59 in the color Maryland Pearls, and I posted a picture on my Instagram, so you guys could probably look about 2 or 3 months back, and you guys will see it's with the nude liner, it just looks so pretty and just plump and just juicy and kissable. For the other glosses I have, and I've said before, you can have the crustiest lips in the world and apply this on and your lips are gonna look bomb.com. It is the NYX Butter Glosses. My go-to is Angel Food. I can't remember what that other nude one is that I love. Apple Strudel and Maple Blondie. These are like $4.99. You need these in your life. If I was to ever come out with my own makeup line, I would want the texture formula that these lip glosses provide. I am so sorry this video is like gonna be so freaking long. I'm sorry, but 2 hair products. One of them to kind of give me that extra lift that I need because I hate teasing my hair because honestly I don't know how. It's the L'Oreal Boosted High Lift Creation Spray. This is amazing. It smells good. It gives you that extra lift in your hair and you just need that. Anything I'm mentioning here you need in your life, so make sure you have your little notepad going. Another product by L'Oreal, it's the Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. Me and my daughter, and I'm not even exaggerating, have gone through at least like 6 or 8 of these tubs. They're only about $4 or $5.99. There's always coupons for these. It smells amazing, makes your hair so freaking soft, and I would say that this is a dupe for the macadamian whatever thing that was, that's like 30 bucks. I hands down recommend this to you if you have damaged hair, you want a deep conditioner. This here is amazing. You guys can pick that up anywhere. And I'm lying, I have one more. It's like hidden over there. It's the Instant Dry Shampoo. I had 2 of these that came in my Ipsy bags and I fell in love with them and I actually ran through whole one of these. I picked up that other one, Baptiste or something. I don't know what it's called. I honestly didn't like it, but this one here, amazing. I really don't go too often without washing my hair, but the days that I was feeling a little ghetto fab, I was using that. For the lips, oh my god, I love my e.l.f. little lipstick one, but when I met this, it was like love at first sight. It is the Tarte Maracuja Lip Exfoliator. It's in a little tin and I'm almost out. It's got that little minty flavor slash smell to it, and this has that oil in it to where after you finish exfoliating your lips, it's gonna leave them nice and moisturized. So if you have crusty lips, you definitely need this. It's like $17, but this will last you forever. But 2 products here that are like makeup brush cleaners kind of thing. It's the Beauty Blender. I got one of these through Ipsy, and then Sephora had like a 100-point thing that I redeemed for it. The way that this thing cleans my beauty blender, it literally makes me feel like I'm super sanitized and clean. It just smells good. I hate paying full price, but luckily I had those points to redeem. This here, which I actually ran out, and now that I'm going back to eye mats, I'm gonna be buying the big one, is the Cinema Secret Professional Brush Cleaner. I will never in my life be able to live without this. I'll link an Amazon link down below where you guys can get this. You need it in your life, especially if you're using different brushes to do like transition colors and you don't want to wash your makeup brushes, like a quick fix clean. You need this. I do have a video on how it like works, which I'll link down below as well, but you need this. And if you're gonna be at IMAX, then you can pick it up there. I don't think there's like a discount on this, honestly, but I'm gonna be buying like the big bottle. It's amazing. If I use the word amazing one more time, I don't know what I'm gonna do. A body spray that is no longer available, at least in this, because this is like the perfume mist. There's like the perfume mist, and the body spray. You can get the body spray, but this is the amber blush. I went through a whole bottle. This one is already under half, and I have 2 more backups sitting over there. Oh my God, this is the best body spray I've ever smelled. When my husband smelled this on me for the first time, he was like, oh my God, you smell so yummy. But yes, this is a must-have. It is so light and it's sweet, and you could just bathe in it. That's how amazing it is. I don't have the bottle that is actually what I want to show you, which is the body wash, but this is the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy in the sleep one. They have the shower gel, I believe it's called. This is the lotion, which it's gone too. I've gone through 3 of them. If you're ever having any sort of trouble sleeping, take a hot bath, sip on your Moscato, make sure you're 21 and over, don't be stealing your parents' wine, kids, and pour that shower gel into your bath, and I kid you not, you're gonna knock out. They also have the pillow spray, which I have, but it is amazing. It's like they're drugging you in your bath or something. You're just sitting there and you're like, your eyes are starting to roll back and everything. I swear it's like the best thing ever. I know that Bath & Body Works had like 50% off. They were like $7. These run $13, and I think the shower gel is about $12. I think they were like $6 or $7 on the website, but you need this if you are having trouble sleeping. I think that pretty much completes all my favorites. I'm sure I forgot something, but hey, this video is already gonna be super long, and I really tried hard not for it to be long, but those are all my favorites. If I do have any links or codes for any of these products, they're usually down below. Read through everything. My Instagram, please follow me on Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my current video, and a whole bunch of other things are down there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.